Welcome to part 5 of walking on the Iroquois warpath. And we are now approaching one of my favorite spots. Okay, I say that a lot about everything, don't I? I love my favorite spots on the warpath. All my warpaths, or the whole warpath. That's why I walk the warpath. But this is a very special day. I'm finally back in the woods with my faithful companion bear at my side. He's not as young as he used to be. He used to run circles around here. Yeah, this is Camp Iroquois. I mean, not Camp Iroquois, Camp Turtle Rock. There's a turtle. We had a stupid dog that trained him how to be a woods dog. We had Bones and Lulu, and then they trained Sarge, and then all 4 of them were around for a little while, and then Bones passed away, and then Lulu is the one who always caught everything. She killed everything. She drove me crazy, especially when she killed a turtle. Man, I was so mad. But I put it, we named that campsite Camp Turtle Rock, and so I thought that would be a great place to put the turtle shell. The turtles were sacred to the Indians. So this is the enchanted forest section of the warpath. So I'm gonna tone it down a little bit because we might jump some wildlife in here. You see all these ribbons. That's the gas company and the coal mine marking their territory. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'll tell you what, if they come right through Camp Turtle Rock, I'm going on the warpath with them. They're not gonna destroy my campsite. Right, Bear? So yeah, we usually jump something in here. Turkey, deer. There's a bear running around here too. I found signs up on the Whipkey Ridge, and the other day when I was mowing the Ronzio golf course, I found some bear tracks by an old log that the bear was ripping up the log for bugs. Yeah, this is awesome. I hope they don't cut this pine forest out. It's just our luck that our property's right in the middle of Saudi Arabia. America, Saudi Arabia for gas wells. It drives me nuts. Yeah, this is great. I wish I could always walk in the woods. I miss it. So people don't realize how much of my time that I sacrifice out on the road to put miles in for the troops and patriotism. It's all about trying to save our country, you know. People don't understand how much work I do. I've devoted my life to this. My last 4.5 years is I don't get to have of course, you know, you see where I walk, it's not that bad. But a lot of the time I'm out on the highway and everything. But I'd rather be in the woods all the time. On places like this and not out on the road. But you know, you see something, there he goes. The way he started to jump, it was probably a deer. Because that's how Lulu ran. When she saw a deer, she jumped like the deer. And he probably saw a deer. So, yeah, it's if you calculate my miles, it takes me 3.5 hours to walk 10 miles. So you divide that into 7,274 miles after today's 7-mile march through the forest in the kudzu. That was an adventure. I couldn't believe it was almost 100 feet of kudzu I had to cut through. And I'm not cutting through with the weed whacker. I'll waste all my string on that kudzu, so I have to cut it down with. I'm gonna get a sai and sai it down, because I'm not gonna waste my my weed whacker string. But yeah, this is the I call this the enchanted forest. And look, they're coming right down the trail, and it's probably a pipeline. They're just gonna cut these trees down and ah, brother. Like that Eagle song, call someplace paradise, kiss it goodbye. But yeah, this is an awesome part up here too. I want to show you this clearing before I go to the next part. As you can see, we got a big hill to climb and go back into the woods up there. And like I said, I don't like to do hills because it's all breathing. The Pennsylvania wilderness. Gotta love it. See you in part 6 of walking on the Iroquois warpath. I hope you're enjoying all the sights and the sounds of the forest and me and Bear, and yeah, I just love this. I'll see you in part 6.